Thank you, Judge. Officer Bagley, so you testified that this is the screwdriver as you saw it on September 10th, 2025, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to, and this was on top of which roof?
The Losey building.
And in relationship to the entrance, the stairway, and when you hopped over the rail to get there, where was it located?
About 10 or 15 feet in.
Okay. If I could, Your Honor, bring up State's Exhibit number 2 that was previously admitted.
Right.
I would like to have Officer Bagley come down from the witness stand and point on that exhibit approximately where this screwdriver was located and describe it for the record.
Right. You may step down, and if you have a microphone for him as well.
So if you can describe where you saw that screwdriver, point to that.
Yeah, so this is the Losey building right here, light gray. Here's the guardrail in the center of the picture with the red brick. Just over that, about 10, 15 feet in, about right there.
About right there, okay. Now on this exhibit, Exhibit 3.1, there's an evidence tag, yellow, number 5. Was that present when you found the screwdriver?
No.
Okay, so that was left there by an evidence tech?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You can take your seat again.
A Utah Valley University officer has taken the Charlie Kirk murder case back to the final moments before the gunfire. Christopher Bagley told a Utah court he could see Kirk just before the shot that killed him on September 10th, 2025.
I got it there at 12:44.
Okay. What did you do when you got on top?
When I got on top, I hopped over the guardrail. I noticed that there was an object which was sitting right about 10 or 15 feet in from the other side of the guardrail in the gravel. That looked out of place to me.
And in relationship to where you hopped over the guardrail, what direction was that object?
To the west of the guardrail.
Okay. And did you recognize the object?
I did.
And what was it?
It was a red and black screwdriver.
Okay.
Bagley was one of 6 officers on scene, and in court, he described the moments before and after the shooting as prosecutors tried to piece together exactly what happened.
Okay, and what can you describe for the record that disturbance?
To me, when I got up there and I could see this disturbance in gravel, to me it looks like a sniper pad, a person that has been laid in a prone position, and you've got markings of elbows, knees, and feet where somebody was in the line of sight of where Charlie's tent was.
His testimony, along with that of another law enforcement agent, also helped connect Tyler Robinson and a silver Dodge Challenger to the university on the day Kirk was killed. Now, the key question is whether there is enough probable cause for Robinson's case to move to trial. That decision will be made by 4th District Judge Tony Graf Jr. If the case advances and Robinson is convicted, he could face the death penalty.
Okay, I'm going to take you back to September 10th, 2025. You mentioned you were on campus. You had a particular assignment.
Yes.
Mr. Grunander, I'm sorry. We're just going to pull down the exhibits.
Okay.
Thank you. You may continue.
Would you like me to take this exhibit down, Judge?
Are you referring to it in your line of questioning right now?
Not right now, I'm not.
Okay, let's go ahead and take it down.
So you were securing the Hall of Flags walkway, correct?
Yes.
On the south end.
Yes.
What was happening that morning, that day at campus at UVU?
I came in to do a shift for a special event where we had a guest speaker come in and was going to talk to the students and people around the neighborhood.
Do you know who the guest speaker was?
I do.
And who was that?
It was Charlie Kirk.
Did you see Mr. Kirk that day?
I did.
When did you first see him?
When he arrived on campus, just behind the west side of the Hall of Flags, I saw him pull up.
And can someone access the courtyard through that area?
Yes, they can.
How so?
Where he pulled up underneath the Hall of Flags is a opening to where you could drive a car underneath. So there's access right there. You could walk or drive underneath the Hall of Flags.
And you saw him arrive?
Yes.
Okay. Can you describe what you were seeing? What did you observe?
On that day, I observed Charlie going back, doing some meet and greet with some people, getting some photos taken. He then came underneath the Hall of Flags and went to his tent. and he was there answering questions and talking to individuals that would ask him questions.
The tent you're referring to, is that the tent that we see when it was set up in the courtyard?
Yeah, that white square tent.
The white top?
Yes, he was under that.
Fast forward to about 12:20 or so a little bit after noon, the noon hour. What happened? What did you see? What did you hear?
I heard an individual talking to Charlie, and I happened to kind of glance over the edge of the railing about that time. I could see the right side of Charlie's shoulder, so not his whole body, because he was underneath the tent, so I could only see probably the right side of his body. He was answering a question. Kid asked him a question, and then I heard a shot fired.
Do you know what time that was?
Yes.
What time was that?
12:23.
What did you see?
At that moment, I saw him lean to the left, so
When you say him, you see
Charlie.
Charlie?
Kirk. So I saw him go to the left because I could no longer see the right side of his body. So he went further underneath the tent to the north side of the tent, so left.
Okay. Can you describe the reaction of others that were there?
Yeah, so then everybody started getting up and starting to run in more of a chaos kind of situation.
Before you continue, can you describe a little bit? So you mentioned Mr. Kirk was answering questions, talking to individuals.
Yes.
Were there others present?
Yes.
Any idea about approximately how many? How would you describe it in your terms?
In my terms, I'd say when I was up there looking down, I'd say there were several thousand people because you had it on the grass that was jam-packed, in the amphitheater sitting on the grass. You had people standing on the back up along the cement. You had people that were on the second level of the Sorensen and over by the Woodbury building. There's another level there where a lot of people were standing and watching. So it was pretty packed,
Okay.
Several thousand people.
You mentioned you heard something. What did you hear again?
I heard a gunshot.
Okay. And can you describe you described Mr. Kirk's reaction? Was that simultaneous to hearing the gunshot?
Yes, it was.
When he fell to the left?
Yes.
Did you see the reaction from the crowd?
Yes.
What was that?
Everybody kind of got up. They all said, a lot of people were screaming, standing up, and starting to run in all different directions away from the center of the tent.
Okay. You're a police officer helping to secure the area, correct?
Yes.
What did you do?
At that moment, I recognized it as gunfire. I left my post, which was right there on the south end of the Hall of Flags. I proceeded to right where the Fugle and the Hall of Flags meet. There's some outside stairs that I was starting to run down. As I was trying to get down to the bottom of the stairs, people were running up, people were laying down on the steps. I'm trying to jump over people to get to the bottom of the stairs so I can help stop an individual that's probably shooting.
What happened next?
By the time I got to the bottom of the stairs, I was informed on the radio that we had a shooter in custody. So I thought at that moment, I was like, oh, that was kind of fast. Obviously, it was close range probably because we had an individual in custody. Another officer came on and said we had an individual in custody. So I decided to, since the threat is gone, now I can assess for anybody that's injured and start looking for any medical needs that's needed at that moment. I started canvassing the area. As I canvassed the area, I was looking for anybody that was injured. I saw a kid on the ground that was on about the second or third tier in the grass next to a wheelchair, and he was almost convulsing. I thought he'd maybe been shot. Talked to the dad as I was running over there. He said that he was just having a seizure, that he was fine, he was not injured. So then at that moment, I observed that there was no other injuries that I could see at that moment.
Okay. Was your attention drawn to anything else at that time?
Yeah, so after we got some people kind of cleared away a little bit, I thought I needed to start preserving the scene because we had a crime scene. And with some of my experience and training to that effect I decided now we need to contain the scene and help preserve as much evidence as we can. So I started pushing people off the grass, out of the courtyard area because I knew that's where the crime scene was. So as we started pushing those guys out, my Chief Long, that was right next to me, I looked down and saw an empty pistol holder that was sitting just on top of the grass. And at that moment, things had died down just a split second. I realized that the shot I heard